At HGS, we run the AQA GCSE Photography syllabus. The course is assessed on 3 practical units consisting of 2 coursework units, which equates to 60% of the GCSE grade, and 1 exam unit, which equates to 40% of the GCSE grade. Photography is a popular choice, and we generally have 2 groups. We obtain excellent results. We have a fully equipped studio, which students are welcome to use by booking a slot during lunch or after school. Photography is a broad subject where students can explore several disciplines such as portraiture, still life, landscape photography, documentary or experimental imagery, to name a few. Students can choose to explore the type of photography that appeals to them. We encourage them to select a genre that they are personally motivated by. Students will work on digital portfolios using Google Slides, which enables them to work on their portfolio whilst at home and in school. They can also share their work with their teachers for effective feedback. iPads are a valuable tool to produce the electronic portfolio, but students will also work within a traditional sketchbook to document traditional hand edits. Students will need access to a digital SLR camera to gain maximum benefit from the course and obtain optimum results in terms of the quality of their photography. Students can take photos on their phone, but the quality, the creative possibilities and the attainment level will be limited if they are using predetermined settings. An introductory level DSLR is adequate enough, and buying a second-hand camera is often the best way to limit the cost associated with the course. When working with a digital SLR, students are taught how to use their camera and how to paint with light, using a variety of photography techniques. They will be introduced to the exposure triangle and taught how to adjust their camera settings to achieve the best results within their final images, exploring creative possibilities obtained through adjusting depth of field, shutter speed, white balance and focus points. They will also be taught how to utilise studio lighting to achieve a variety of creative effects and how to perfect their images through adjusting viewpoint and composition. Throughout their 3 projects, students select their own starting points. Both the coursework and exam projects are very personal. It is this individuality that really motivates students, as they have a personal investment within their progress. Photography is incredibly beneficial for students, as it not only develops their creativity, but it also develops their interpersonal skills, builds their confidence, and has a positive impact upon their transferable skills. Photography students learn to really communicate, whether they are talking to a model, asking somebody if they can take photographs in a particular location, or talking to people who are showing a general interest in their work. Students will also learn how to edit their photography to obtain the best results for their finals. They will use a variety of apps and industry standard software such as Photoshop and Lightroom to perfect their photography, learning how to adjust sharpness, saturation, colour balance and intensity. They will also learn how to use Photoshop to create double exposure or to obtain visually appealing effects such as levitation or surrealism. Photography gets students out in the open, exploring the world around them. They learn to see beauty in the things we take for granted, and they are encouraged to explore the world around them at various times of day or within different weather conditions to achieve their desired shot. They also work with others and can have fun with friends who model for them or help with props or lighting, or simply go with them on shoots. Outside of lessons, we run studio support sessions and a range of trips and visits ranging from photo safaris to educational visits to locations such as London and Europe. There are also a range of opportunities for students to get involved in competitions and to take photos for school events such as school shows and sporting events. Students who study photography at GCSE tend to then continue their study at A-level, and many of our A-level students either pursue degrees within photography, film or creative advertising. There are a wide number of career opportunities that are available to photography students, ranging from TV, film, advertising, web design, product photography, fashion photography, food styling and photography, and documentary photography. The slides you have just seen illustrate a typical GCSE digital portfolio submission for a coursework project. You will see that they record other artists' work, use this to develop their own ideas, record their own ideas through a series of photo shoots, and then edit their images to create a very personal and creative response. They will combine traditional art methods as well with these techniques. Over the next few slides, you will see examples of GCSE photography final images. These illustrate the variety of genres that students decide to focus upon. You'll see examples of still life, experimental imagery, documentary photography, fashion photography, experimentation with colour, images where students are trying to communicate and illustrate an idea based upon a particular topic or belief, macro photography, observations of people and the world around them, observations of nature, experimentation with monochromatic images, looking at texture, exploring the formal elements, and just close-up studies of things where they are really learning to observe through a visual image. The images are very varied, which shows the strength and the individuality of students' portfolios. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about what is involved within GCSE photography. I'm sure if you ask any of our current or past students, they will tell you that it's lots of fun. However, if you have any questions or would like to find out anything further, please ask your art teacher or a member of the art and design team who would be more than willing to answer your questions. Thank you for your time.